What's up guys, I hope you all are doing pretty much well today. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you a very powerful strategy you can use to make money for yourself in the financial market, particularly on pocket option. This is a very simple strategy and it is very easy for you to use. And basically I'm actually starting this particular trading section with $261, and let's see how we can be able to take this particular balance into. For those of you that have low capital and you really want to scale it up, this particular strategy is highly recommended. All I do want from you is to watch this video to the end. Not only that guys, I want you to follow my footsteps so you can be able to make money just as well. With this strategy, we're going to be using two indicators. We're going to come over to the indicator section right here. We're going to be using this indicator called Donchian. We're going to be using that. Then we're going to be using a Vortex Indicator. Those are the two indicators we're going to be using with this particular strategy. So the next thing we need to do right here is to set our indicators. So right here on our Donchian indicator, we're going to come right here to the settings. Right here, we're going to be setting it as 5. So we're going to set it as 5. Right here on the style level, on the middle line, just like the middle line right here, it's going to maintain the same color, which is this. So we're going to be using, let's use 2 pixels so it can be more visible, or can actually use 3 pixels as well. Then right here on the top, we're going to be using the green color. We're going to be using it on 3 pixels as well again. So right here on the bottom, we're going to be using the red color, 3 pixels as well. So right here on our background color, we're going to be using white color. And right here, we're going to, bring it down. We really want it to be much more visible. So when you're done, just click on save. So you should be able to have something like this. So right here on our Vortex indicator, we're going to be using the period of 7. So right here on our star level, we're going to be making use of the same color, the green color, and I'm going to be using it on 1 pixel. So right here, I'm going to be using the red color. I'm going to be using it on 1 pixel again. So when you're done, just click on save. So after the settings, you should be able to have this kind of chart right here. So the next thing we need to do is to come over to our candles. We're going to be using the Japanese candles, 10 seconds candle time frame, and do ensure you tick your enable timer. It's pretty much important. So we're going to be using this strategy on 1 minute. Hope you're getting that right. So guys, this particular strategy is a very simple one. It works both on OTC and on real market. So guys, I'm starting these sections by 9:15 a.m. London time. This is the time I'm actually trading this particular section. I do advise you can actually try it out and let's see how it goes. So this particular strategy is a pretty much simple one. As I've said, the basic thing we need to do is to buy when the market is in a downward direction, and we sell when the market is in an upward direction. This is a very simple one. So guys, let me actually go into the chart and take a trade so I can be able to explain to you how you can be able to trade this particular strategy. So guys, right here we're finding a buying opportunity right here. I'm going to be entering this trade with $200, and I'm going to be entering for a buy trade opportunity right at this particular level. Now this is how the strategy works. Basically, the first thing you need to see is for you to see that the market is moving from an upward direction. It has to be moving from an upward direction towards a downside direction. So immediately you see that, the next thing you also need to put into consideration is that the market should be reversing, just like what we have right here. The market should be reversing from a downward direction. That is to say, the market has actually gone through the oversold condition and is ready to go on an upside direction. I hope you're getting that right. And the reasons why we're using a Vortex indicator right here is that it has to give us a very good confirmation that the market is fully ready to go on an upward direction. And as you can see right here guys, we're actually on a very good win right here. Basically, we're using a Vortex indicator to give us a very good confirmation for our trade entry. So that is to say, anytime our Vortex indicator is actually giving us a kind of triangular shape, that is to say the red line is actually coming forward and also the green line is also coming towards an upward direction, while the red line is coming towards a downwards, giving us a triangular shape. That is when we can be able to kind of enter the trade. Do note that the two lines of your Vortex indicator does not have to cross each other. Rather, they have to be giving you a sign of coming together while you're able to sight the trend reversing towards an upside direction. I hope you're getting that right. So guys, let's actually find another opportunity. So guys, right here we found another opportunity. Right here you can see the rejection of the candles, And not only that, you can see right here the market actually moves towards a long direction, so we should enter for a sell trade. And the reasons why we're entering a trade right here, guys, you can see the market has actually moved from the oversold condition down to this particular level. And the next thing we actually saw is the rejection of our candles. Anytime you see the candles being rejected from the upper part of our Donchian indicator, that is when we can be able to enter a trade. Not only that, guys, our Vortex indicators, the two line has to be giving us a sign of crossing over, though it doesn't necessarily have to cross it over. Actually, the basic thing you need to put into consideration is the rejection of your candlestick from the upper part of our Donchian indicator. That is the first thing we need to put into consideration. Then immediately we see that we should be able to be looking out for a selling opportunity, and confirming it with our Vortex indicator, the two line has to be giving us a sign of a triangular movement. That is to say, the red line and the green line should be coming towards each other, though it does not necessarily have to cross each other before you can be able to place a trade. I hope you're getting that right. So this particular strategy is a very simple one, guys. It's a very simple one that you can use to make a whole lot of money in the market. The basic thing, as I've said initially, is for you to identify when the market has actually exhausted from an upward direction to a downside direction, and you're able to see a rejection from the downside direction. That is when you should be able to enter a buying opportunity. And also your Vortex lines, you have to put them into consideration. It has to be giving you a triangular line coming together. It does not necessarily have to cross each other before you can be able to place a trade for a buy trade. And also in the case of a sell trade, you should be able to have a rejection of your candlestick from the overbought condition, that is the upper part of your Donchian indicator, before you actually place a trade. I hope you're getting that right. So guys, we're actually going for another opportunity. So guys, right here we're finding a buying opportunity right here. It's going to be entering this trade with $600 right at this point. Now the basic reasons why we're doing this is because if you can see right here, the market actually moved from an upside direction into a downside direction, and we're able to see a rejection of candlestick right at this particular point. The next thing we also see right here is our Vortex indicators. You can see it's actually forming a triangular shape, giving us a very good indication to actually enter the trade. Another thing we also find as a good confluence is for us to actually enter this trade, guys, is our support level right here. You can see the market actually rejected from this particular point in the past, and right here, guys, it actually have to reject right at this particular level. So one thing I do advise you in trading is that what happens in the past will definitely happen in the future. So that's the reasons why we always look forward to a past experience, bringing it to the present and also in the future. And you can see right here, guys, we are up on a very good profit right here, guys. Anytime you're actually trading, I want you to be so confident. I want you to believe in trading. Not only that, guys, I want you to really know how the trade really works, particularly understanding the basic things of trading, basically the support, the resistance, the market structure, the market movement. These things will really help you to have a better understanding on how you can be able to place a trade. So guys, let's actually go for the last trade. So guys, right here we're looking out for a buying opportunity right here. So let's actually enter a buying trade right at this particular level. I think I should still buy more right at this particular level, guys. And the reasons why we're actually taking a trade right here is pretty much simple. The first thing we considered right here, guys, is the rejection of our candlestick right at this particular point. Just like what we have right here, we have a rejection of our candlestick right at this particular point. And the next thing we also saw right here is that our Vortex indicator actually, intersect each other, giving us another good confirmation into the trade. I hope you're getting it right. Basically, the rejection of your candlestick is pretty much important. That's the first thing you need to consider. And basically, as you can see right here, guys, we're actually making a very good amount of money right at this particular point. This is a very good strategy. It's a very good one. And for you to be so profitable with this particular strategy, anytime you're trading, do ensure you're actually looking out for area of support and area of resistance. Trading along from there will really help you to be very profitable in the market using this particular strategy, guys. As I've said initially, your rejection of your candlestick from the downside of your Donchian indicator and also from the upside of the Donchian indicator is a very good signal for you to actually place a trade. Confirming it with your Vortex indicator line is also another good confluence for you to put into consideration as well before you enter a trade, guys. And so far, we're able to move our $200 account into over $2,000 account using this particular strategy, guys. I believe you can also do that and make a whole lot of money using this particular strategy. So guys, this is where I'm going to stop on this particular video. If you enjoyed this video so far, don't ensure you like this video, subscribe to this channel if you want to be a member of this particular channel, and hit the notification bell so anytime I release a video, you'll be the first person to get notified, guys. Till I see you again in another video, guys. Keep trading and bye for now.